Greeting and intro. Welcome to our latest video. Today it's all about BMW's distinctive luxury cruiser, the R1200CL. We'll show you who this bike was built for, where it shines, the weaknesses you should know about, and what to look for when buying one. Brought to you by Motorize.da, the #1 for new and used spare parts. The CL stands out right away. A broad batwing fairing with vertically stacked twin headlights, painted hard cases, and a comfy passenger backrest on the top case. Beneath the fairing sits the familiar 170cc Boxer twin, tuned for laid-back cruising. In the cockpit you'll find practical touches like 2 lockable glove boxes, and on many examples an integrated audio system. In short, a cruiser with BMW DNA, built for long distances, heaps of weather protection, and a dash of extravagance. Let's get started. History and development. When BMW unveiled the R1200CL in 2002, it aimed squarely at the American touring market, with more comfort, more protection, and more road presence than the already familiar R1200C. The Air oil-cooled 170cc Boxer remained at its core, but the geometry was tuned for rock-solid long-distance stability. Standout additions included a model-specific full fairing with a tall windshield, the C family's first twin front discs, and servo-assisted, partially integrated ABS. Touring extras ranged from heated grips to a fairing-integrated radio CD system with handlebar remote and color-matched hard cases. Unique to the CL was its unusual tire pairing, 16-inch front, 15-inch rear, which shaped both its look and its ride. Despite the strong engineering effort, commercial success was modest. The short production run ended in 2004, with a few new registrations still trickling out afterward. Today, the CL is regarded as a rare chapter in BMW history. Technical highlights. At its heart is the 1170cc Air oil-cooled Boxer twin, from 2003 onward with dual ignition. Power goes to the rear wheel via a 5-speed gearbox and shaft drive. Paralever at the back and telelever up front keep things composed and cut dive under braking. Up front you get twin 315mm discs with a 285mm rotor at the rear, backed by servo-assisted partially integrated ABS. The CL rolls on a 150/80 R16 front and 170/80 R15 rear. Unusual for the class, but a perfect match for that substantial fairing. Seat height is about 740mm. The tank holds roughly 17.5 liters, and ready to ride, it's over 300 kilograms. Touring-friendly touches include a stout 700-watt alternator for heated gear, audio, and other add-ons, plus a standard onboard power socket. It's a package tuned for comfort and composure rather than sprints, defined by a distinctly individual engineering signature. Design and ergonomics. The CL is a statement on 2 wheels, a broad batwing fairing with stacked dual headlamps, chrome highlights, and gently flowing lines that project real authority. Behind it, you sit low and relaxed. The wide pulled-back bar and generous floorboards with a heel-toe shifter deliver true cruiser ergonomics. A travel-smart touch. 2 lockable storage pockets in the fairing, perfect for a toll ticket, gloves, or sunglasses. The seat is softly sculpted, heating optional, and the top case adds an integrated backrest. BMW's telelever front end keeps the nose composed under braking. Together with the tall windscreen, it takes noticeable pressure off your upper body. Ride 2 up a lot? You'll love the long, level perch and low-mounted passenger pegs. Altogether, it feels like a lounge chair with handlebars, with the fit and finish you expect from BMW. Ride and everyday usability. The CL rides the way it looks, laid back, planted, and unflappable. Its center of gravity sits reassuringly low, keeping the handling predictable despite the heft. In town, the wide turning circle asks for a bit of planning. The payoff is a telelever paralever chassis that calmly irons out expansion joints and cobblestones. Out on country roads and the highway, it shines with rock-solid straight-line stability. The broad fairing takes the pressure off your chest and shoulders, and the tall screen tames the airflow around your helmet. For daily duty, it scores with shaft drive, heated grips, and painted removable hard cases. Rain suits, laptops, or a week's groceries disappear without fuss. One detail you grow to love: the heel-toe shifter, which encourages lazy, torque-rich cruising. When maneuvering, the sturdy center stand and good balance help. Only the dry clutch demands a delicate touch in stop and go. Bottom line, a supremely comfortable mile muncher. Strengths and highlights. Its biggest aces are comfort, Weather protection and composure. The telelever front end stays remarkably calm under braking, while the paralever tames driveline reactions. Together, they add up to a relaxed, controlled ride. The broad batwing fairing with vertically stacked twin headlights creates a stable pocket of clean air. Many examples also feature integrated fog lights. Practical touches include painted hard cases, often with a matching top case, and an onboard accessory socket for your GPS or charger. The braking system, twin 305mm discs up front, a 285mm rear, plus servo assist, hauls it down hard with a well-defined bite point. From 2003, twin spark ignition smooths out the engine. Another plus is the robust 700-watt alternator, which powers heated grips, a heated seat, and the audio system without breaking a sweat. And the CL is rare. If you want individuality, you get character and long-distance ability in a distinctive package all its own. Weaknesses and common issues. The flip side of the tech. The servo-assisted, partially integrated ABS, iABS Gen 1, is sensitive to skipped brake fluid changes. Hydraulic pump failures are costly. Early single-spark models can surge at steady throttle. The twin-spark setup from 2003 largely calms that down. The dry single-plate clutch usually lasts a long time, but replacement means splitting the bike, very labor-intensive. Watch for oil traces at the gearbox input or rear main seal. They can contaminate and ruin the clutch. Play at the rear wheel points to a worn bearing in the final drive. Other practical notes. Limited lean angle clearance, aging rubber brake lines, and the big fairing can create buffeting for taller riders. Specific checks, a clean servo whine from the pump at key-on, even braking at both wheels, plus solid fairing mounts and glove box locks that still latch properly. Accessories and personalization. Straight from the factory, there was a lot on offer. Color-matched hard cases, a large top case with an integrated backrest, heated grips, and a heated seat. The fairing could house a radio CD system with speakers and a handlebar remote, a signature touring touch of the CL. If you want more wind protection, choose from screens in various heights. If you're after toughness, add engine guards and auxiliary lights. A neat detail for tech fans. The original GPS mount at the top of the fairing, right in your line of sight. Visual refinements range from chrome packages to polished covers. Functional upgrades that pay off. Braided stainless steel brake lines for a firmer lever feel, quality replacement shocks for more precise damping, and a modern battery that reliably powers the audio system. Most important of all, keep its character intact. Accessories should underscore the CL's laid-back touring vibe, not fight it. Market value and buying tips. Well-kept bikes typically go for €4,500 to €8,000. Late twin spark models with panniers and a top case can fetch more. What adds value? Complete service records, undamaged fairing panels, a full set of keys, the audio system present and working with all controls, and OEM-quality accessories. Key checks. Make sure the servo-assisted ABS works properly. Do several hard stops and watch for consistent assist and any warning lights. Feel for play in the final drive and for clutch judder under load. Look for weeping gearbox seals and worn telelever ball joints. Tires are a consideration. 150/80 R16 front and 170/80 R15 rear are available, but the choice is narrower and pricier than common sizes. Good news for high milers. Shaft drive, a strong alternator, and solid parts availability from BMW and the aftermarket. Recommendation: aim for a later bike with a full service history. Conclusion and buying advice. The R1200 CL is an oddball in the best possible way. It mixes classic boxer character with generous weather protection, the comfort of telelever paralever, and touring kit right down to a fairing-mounted radio and glove boxes. If you're after sporty fireworks, this isn't it. If you want to travel unhurried, you'll get a laid-back mile-eater with a style all its own. Our recommendation: aim for later twin-spark models with a clean service history and documented iABS maintenance. Inspect the brakes thoroughly. Listen for the servo whir. Check the final drive for zero play, and make sure the clutch engages cleanly without slip. Budget for fresh shocks and braided stainless brake lines. It's money well spent. Find an honest, unmolested example with the full set of panniers and an intact fairing. And the CL will reward you with a steady heartbeat at cruising speed, plenty of comfort, and a look you won't see everywhere.